We're Paul and Shannon Wakeham, and these are our dogs, Jackson and Doug. We've been traveling full-time for almost 3 years, living out of AirBnBs and our 19-foot Airstream Travel trailer. In today's video, we're taking the Airstream out deep into the desert in search of the perfect off-grid campsite in the middle of nowhere with amazing views. Come along as we spend a couple of days living out of our Airstream, checking out some great trails, cooking up some good food, and even coming across dinosaur tracks. If you liked the video, we'd be so appreciative if you gave it a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and subscribe. Hope you enjoy! So we're in southern Utah and we're headed out for a night of off-grid camping with our Airstream trailer.
It's been a while since we had the Airstream on a bumpy dirt road.
Paul's a little bit nervous we're not going to find a campsite. Crossing our fingers that we can find a good spot without too much effort. That dirt road looks potentially promising, so we're gonna go see what's down there. I got out of the car and walked down the road. There is a great camp spot back there. Unfortunately, it's totally covered in glass and trash, which is really disappointing. Onward we go. Did you find us a campsite? Who's gonna find us a campsite? Huh? Who's gonna find us one? It is always a little bit funny to me that we're towing this shiny Airstream with our muddy Jeep. Paul. After you help your husband back up, does anybody else's husband drive away as you're trying to get into the car? Especially when you're in a busy campground. So we found another dirt road we just went down. I just ran up the road. I think there's a perfect camp spot back there. Well, what do you think about my camp spot find?
I think we're gonna give it a try.
Clearly, we did not end up giving it a try. With a closer look, we found more leftover glass all over the campsite, which is just too risky with the dogs. We just pulled down a third dirt road. Jackson, don't worry, you're coming, buddy. You're coming. Don't worry, we're just scoping it out. And we might have found the spot. Looks pretty good. Well, what do you think?
I think that it's good.
Okay, so maybe we were just being picky at this point, but this campsite was super close to the main road with lots of vehicles, and again, we just didn't want to have to worry about that with the dogs running around camp. Thankfully, we did end up finding the perfect camp spot just a few minutes down the road. Fourth time's the charm, we just found a campsite. We're tucked back from the road a little bit, and we have this incredible view out into the valley.
What are you doing? You want to help me with this? Huh? Oh, I know what you want. Oh, this. You're a smarty pants. You're a smarty pants. Your brother is going to be so jealous. Ready? Douglas. Doug likes to play keep away. Gotta make sure it doesn't roll away.
That would not be good. So we're just gonna get the trailer a little set up because I'm kind of embarrassed to even show you this, but when we were packing, we just kind of threw everything in here. So it's a little crazy in here right now. Got all of our pillows and bedding just thrown on the bed. The dog bed is right here on the dinette, so definitely need to clean a little bit. What did you say you're about to set up?
Starlink.
Oh yeah, is that what you said?
Uh-huh. I said Starlink.
No, what did you say?
I just said Starlink.
Nuh-uh.
Alright, I'm gonna set up ShortLink.
So Paul was outside and I hear him yell, Shannon, Shannon, come here, you have to look. There are 4 planes that come flying through the valley and they're doing these loop-de-loop flips through the air. Wow. We have never seen anything like it. We thought maybe they're practicing for some sort of air show, but they came around a few times. It was so cool. Even in the trailer, I have to have my decorative pillows. Jackson, can you drop it? Leave it. Good boy. I just found the first thing, hopefully the only thing that broke while driving down that dirt road. There's this little piece. I was wondering why this cabinet wasn't shutting down here. And I was like, I swear I closed that and it kept coming open. The little connector piece cracked off. Don't worry, we have a solution. We've been storing this piece that is supposed to go up here in a different part of the Airstream behind the bed because that also broke.
On a dirt road.
Did it break on a dirt road?
Uh-huh.
So now it's just a little door. So the cabinet can't open. Now that we got camp all set up, time to do a little bit of relaxing. Does anybody want to go for a walk? So before the sun goes down, we're gonna head out for a short walk just down the dirt road. It looks like we're probably going to have a beautiful sunset from here. Good boys.
So many tail wags.
I can't imagine a more serene place than this right now. It's pretty magical. So now that the sun has gone down, we're back at camp. We still have some beautiful colors back there behind me. It's time to get cozy, make some dinner, and just hang out at camp.
Ask her. Ask her. Say, can we have our dinner, please?
Maybe a couple more minutes.
A couple more minutes? The poor guys.
After the dogs run around and play like crazy, I always like to give them a little bit of time just to let their stomach settle. Dogs, especially larger dogs, from what I know, can get this thing called stomach bloat, which I think is basically their stomach flipping and getting kind of twisted. I think it's more likely to happen if the dog had just played and they eat, or they eat and then they just go and play. So I'm definitely a bit of a crazy dog mom, but I just like to be extra careful and just make sure they're always safe. So even though they don't like waiting for their dinner, sometimes they do have to wait just a little bit. Double duty.
Giving Doug a bath. It's a desert bath.
Tonight for dinner, we're doing one of my favorite simple dinners that we make probably every other week or so. We boil some pasta. Never tried this pasta before. Gonna give it a shot tonight, and then do some sort of ground meat, turkey, beef, or chicken sometimes, and then either use pasta sauce or honestly sometimes just a can of crushed tomatoes, and then add in some spinach when it's almost all done being cooked. Just mix everything together. It's so simple and so good. And we're going to have a little bit of white wine with our dinner. I've only been buying organic wine recently. At least in my head, it tastes better. So we just realized we don't have our can opener in the trailer for some reason, but Paul's gonna save the day. He has a Leatherman, and does this have a can opener on it?
Sure does.
Wow, that's a can opener?
I'm like 99% sure that it is. I'm positive one of our viewers will tell me if it's a can opener or not.
Leave us a comment. Is that a can opener?
Wait, we have internet. I'm gonna look it up. Wait, I'm gonna use ChatGPT. Is this thing a can opener?
Yes, that attachment is a can opener. It's designed for opening cans easily.
Fantastic. How do I use it?
To use it, Hook the curved part under the can's rim and then lift the handle to pierce the lid. Continue around the edge until it's open.
If this isn't living in the future, I don't know what is. We're in the middle of nowhere with Starlink talking to an AI inside my phone.
Was it looking at what you were doing as you were doing it?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So I was doing it right. Give me credit. Or just roast me in the comments. Alright, order up.
Saving the day for sure. This dinner is always so good.
Yes, it is. Every dinner you make is so good.
Aww. How hungry are you? There's a lot of food.
I'm one more scoop hungry.
One more scoop. What's better than when you use a cast iron pan and it doesn't stick? Look at that. How satisfying. We've had a super relaxing morning so far today, and it's an absolutely beautiful day. It's probably going to be in the 60s today. There's not a cloud in the sky. Well, maybe I'm lying. There's a little bit of clouds in the sky, but hardly at all. One of the best things about camping off-grid compared to an RV park or a regular campground is that you don't have a checkout time. So typically on the last day of your camping trip, you have to wake up and pack up the camper and get out by usually like 10 or 11 a.m. When you're out here camping off-grid, there's no checkout time and you can just relax and leave anytime that you want. So we're not too sure what our plan is for today. I think we're just gonna hang out at camp for a while longer, just enjoy this and take it easy, and then I'm sure we'll get the dogs out for a walk, but for now I'm just gonna hang out here and enjoy the sunshine and all of these amazing views we have. I mean, look at this, everywhere you look. And I think the dogs are pretty happy as well, but Jackson really wants to play fetch. You gotta drop it. Sit. Sit. Shake. Give me a paw. Good boy. Other paw. Go. Other paw. Good boy, buddy. What happened to your nose? How did it get so sandy? That's a very sandy nose. Feeling like it's probably time to go get out and do something, explore the area a little bit. Paul found a trail that's right across from our campsite over here. We've been seeing some dirt bikes come down, and it looks like the trail might take you up to the cliff edge, might have some really good views. I don't think you can really go wrong in this area. Our carpet has gotten so dirty because it was already covered in all of this red sand, and then Jackson spilled the water bowl.
It's a good thing you're so short. I would have clunked my head.
I almost did. Can you believe I'm in shorts and a tank top?
No.
In winter?
You're the coldest girl I know.
I know, I am the coldest girl in the whole world. It's so nice. This weather is just unbelievable. I don't know if it's here to stay or not, but we'll take what we can get. This is so nice. I love how being out here, you just feel so in the middle of nowhere. There's no buildings, no houses, nothing that you can see from here. You're just surrounded by this beautiful desert everywhere you look. It really is a special feeling.
Okay. Oh, good boys. You stay. Stay. Look over here.
Douglas, what happened to your face? I was looking at the map to see what else is around us in this area, and there's something on the map marked Dinosaur Track Site. It's only about 15 minutes away or so. We're gonna go check it out when we get back, see if we can see some dinosaur tracks. So we're headed out to go see the dinosaur tracks, and there's a bit of a shortcut we can take from our campsite. We're getting to have a little bit of an off-road adventure in the Jeep to get there. We always say that Douglas is the most sturdy little boy because anytime we're off-roading, even if we're going over rocks or anything, he always just stands back there to look out the window on all fours. Jackson, we've gotten a few comments that Doug is the favorite, and I think maybe that's because you're always 100 feet ahead of us and nobody gets to see you. Okay, you ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, come on. Look how big this dinosaur was compared to the human. These dinosaur tracks were first discovered by a guy named Gary who lived in Cedar City, Utah. In 1982, he came across them. Since then, they've come back out and they've discovered so many more. It also says that there's evidence to suggest that these dinosaur tracks are from 195 million years ago. So we found a dinosaur track right down here. Look how big it is. So here's some little baby ones right here. They're just about the size of my hand. Look how big this one is. That one's probably the deepest one we've seen so far. Time to go get camp packed up?
Yes, ma'am. Unfortunately.
I know. This is such a beautiful place.
It really is. It's like a hidden gem.
I know. One thing about having a tiny trailer is that the floors get dirty very fast, but the bonus is that because it's so tiny, it also is very fast to clean. Well, we're just about all packed up and ready to hit the road. It has been such a good couple of days spending time out here boondocking in this absolutely incredible area. Southern Utah is just so stunning, has so many gems, and we can't wait to continue exploring out here. Hopefully you enjoyed coming along our camping trip. If you're not already, we'd love if you subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Whoa.
Oh.
I almost got bit by a rattlesnake.
No.
Uh-huh.
There's a rattlesnake out there?
No, just kidding.
Hmm.